Hey beauties, welcome back to another Spruce News video. So today I'm going to be creating this eye look for you using the brand new Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, which is this gorgeous thing right here. I decided to purchase this palette because I really loved how it looked. I loved the quirkiness of the packaging, how it's meant to look like a cassette tape, and I just love the shades that are within the palette as well. This is the first ever product I've ever purchased from the Jeffree Star collection. This one just spoke to me because I love the shade. Every other palette that he's created, I thought were very, very pretty, but they just weren't palettes that I would use on more than, I guess, just YouTube videos, so they weren't right for me. But this one is one that I would use all the time. It's just so gorgeous, and I just love the colours within it. They're so pigmented, so amazing, so easy to work with, and this eye look literally took me about 3 minutes to do, which you'll see. Before we get into the tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share it with all your friends, and without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is go in with the MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm going to just spritz this on the back of my hand. And then we're going to take a flat brush, which currently has the red eyeshadow on, so ignore this, and I'm just going to pop this all over my lid before I apply the eyeshadow. Once that's done, I'm going to take the same brush that I just used and dip it into Blood Sugar, which is this shimmery red shade right here. It's super, super stunning. And what I'm going to do is just take that and cover my entire eyelid. These shades are ridiculously pigmented. Like, even with the MAC Prep and Prime, if I didn't use that, they're still extremely pigmented. I just used the Prep and Prime just to give it just a little bit more of a boost. But I am loving this shade. It's so easy to apply as well. Make sure you get it into the creases of your eye as well. I wanted to create something a little bit bright and kind of eye-catching, but also something that's so simple to do that if you want a vibrant look that's a little bit different, this will be really simple to recreate. So now that's all done, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to dip it into Cherry Soda, which is this matte red shade. This is, I would say, the matte shade to the shimmer shade. It's very similar in colour, well, it is the same colour, it's just beautiful. And what I'm going to do with that is just blend that into my crease, bringing up the red Blood Sugar shade slightly, just intensifying that. Like so. And now I'm just going to take a small flat brush and I'm going to dip it into Fresh Meat, which is this really deep, intense purpley red shade. And I'm going to take a small amount on that small flat brush, and just to intensify the outer corner, I'm literally just going to pat it in and literally just bring it in a quarter of the way and then slowly into the crease. And it just redefines that crease slightly, intensifying it and just adding just more depth to the outer corner, which is really beautiful. Like so. Like I said, very, very simple. So now what I'm going to do is apply the rest of my makeup, and then I'll jump back on camera and show you the final look. This is the final final makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed this very quick tutorial using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I love how it turned out. I love the red tones, I love the vibrancy, I love how simple it was to do. What I did as well is just take the Fresh Meat shade, which is this one right here, and just apply a little bit underneath my lower lashes just to smoke that out, which is what I always do. I like to smoke out my under eye as well. I think it looks really very pretty, and it just adds a little bit more pop. It's definitely a palette I would recommend. It's really very pigmented. The shades are amazing, they blend really well, really easy to work with, and I just like the warm tones, the pops of colour, everything that's in that palette is so versatile and you can use it in very different ways. So it's very exciting for someone who loves to play around with new eye looks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!